to the Young and Ellis Gym here on the campus of Missouri Southern State University. We are live right back at you. We were here last night and we're here this afternoon to bring you the final regular season game of the season for Ozark Christian College, and it is going to be a couple of good ones. Ozark taking on Champion Christian College, and for the women's side, Ozark ranked number 4 in the most recent coaches poll. Well, they're taking on a Champion Christian College team that is number 2 in the nation. So a battle of the two of the top 4 teams in the country. It should be a good battle. The Lady Tigers come in 12-3 on the season. Of course, not in the same conference as Ozark, but in the same region. So this is a good matchup as it'll get us ready for the postseason. Once again, the conference tournament will begin next Thursday at Manhattan Christian College. The Ozark women have clinched the 1 seed, so they should have the first round bye. Won't have to play on Thursday. They'll start their postseason tournament on Friday. And for Champion, well, they get to host the regional tournament, so that'll be an advantage for them. Out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, the Lady Tigers will look to come in and get a win against a highly ranked opponent in Ozark Christian College. Ambassadors won last night 81-42 over Central Christian College of the Bible. And it was a dominant performance that saw them really grab an early lead from the get-go, and they never looked back. They were up 10 after the first quarter and then just built from there, ended up winning by 39. So we'll see how they bounce back today after a big win last night. Once again, a good opponent, so they will have to be dialed in for this one. Champion Christian College, they still have one more game to go. Excuse me, 2 more games to go in this regular season. They'll play Randall University on Tuesday, and then Ecclesia College on the 21st. That's next Friday. That'll close their season at home. Once again, Ozark, final game. It's been a great season. Didn't lose their first game until just about a week ago yesterday. In ranked matchups this year, Champion Christian College is 1-1, or excuse me, 1-2. They have played Pensacola Christian twice. They beat them the first time 86-80, and then met them again and lost 87-64. That one was in Pensacola, Florida. So a long road trip there for the Lady Tigers. And then their third ranked matchup was against Dallas Christian College, where they lost it 74-70, and that game was in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So we'll see how they come at Ozark today. Once again, ranked number 4. It'll be a fascinating matchup between 2 teams. Champion still not on the floor quite yet. Sure. A little bit early, so 12:55 time. Here they come for the Lady Tigers. They are 11-3 overall, 12-2 against the Southwest region teams. And that includes Ozark, that includes Pensacola Christian, Southwestern Adventist University, Arlington Baptist Randall, College of Biblical Studies, Houston. So good prep for them. They're not necessarily in a conference, so a little bit of a interesting piece there. But for Ozark, 18-2 on the year, looking for win number 19. This is a home game here at Missouri Southern.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Robert Young Gymnasium on campus.
We are here because of
between the visiting Tigers from
the Preaching and Teaching Convention happening next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the campus of Ozark. So they have the multi-purpose building all prepared for that. So now we'll get ready for the word of prayer and starting lineups.
Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day. Thank you for the chance we have to gather and enjoy this game of basketball. God, thank you for these ladies that are about to compete. You have given them gifts and abilities to play this game, and also, God, you have placed your spirit in us that we can, even as we compete to win, play in a way that honors you. And as we ask, pray that you be with the coaches as they lead and guide their players, be with the officials as they watch over the game and keep it safe. And we pray that everything we do, that we bring glory and honor to you. In Jesus' name.
And now let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Tigers. Number 0, Isabella Rubio. Number 4, Olivia Sapalmolo. Number 5, Natalia Silva. Number 12, Michaela Williams. And number 23, Cassie Dawn. The Tigers are coached by Andy Ellison. And now, let's see the start lines for your ambassador. And guard from number 1, Rachel. And the other guard from number 5, Sue. And guard from number 11, Brooke Nice. And forward from Springs number 20, Rachel. And guard from Southwood, Missouri, number 22, playing for the last whole game, senior Emmy.
So there's your starting lineups. Emmy Collin, the senior for Ozark, playing in her final home game as a Lady Ambassador. What a great career she has been, a 2-time conference champion. Looking to make it 3 next weekend. But first, they got to take care of business today. The starting lineups for champion, once again, number 2 in the nation, Isabella Bueno, Olivia Sepulvado, Natalia Silva, Michaela Williams, and Cassie Dawn. For Ozark, the normal culprits, Reagan Etzel, Dinah Marchud, Brooke Nice, Brooke Jones, and Emmy Collin. Number 2 versus number 4 coming at you, Ozark in the Navy, champion in the white jerseys. It'll be Jones and Don to tip on this Saturday afternoon. A little bit dreary in Joplin. Chance of snow tonight. Ozark wins the jump ball and gets the first possession. Etzel wide open, getting to the baseline, lays it in. And a great start for the Lady Ambassadors, getting the easy bucket off the drive from Etzel. Etzel played well last night in the blowout against the Lady Saints. All but one player on Ozark's roster scored last night. Shot no good. Rebounded by Jones. Ozark struggled a little bit from three-point land last night, and that's been their biggest flaw this season, has been three-point struggles. Only had 3 makes last night, but obviously were able to get enough inside to come back and stay in that game and win it. Collin misses that 3. Bringing it the other way is Williams. Cut to Bueno into the lane, lays it up, and then went right past Reagan Etzel. Jones beat everybody back down the court, and that's how Ozark's going to do it. Cassie Dawn, she has the size advantage on Jones, but Jones has the speed advantage, makes her pay there. Nobody helping Dawn. Easy layup for Brooke Jones, the sophomore out of Colorado Springs. Another 3 on the way from Williams. won't fall. 4-2 Ozark, 90 seconds in. Coach Wickland just looking at him, talking to Coach DeAnthony Ellison, head coach of the Lady Tigers, before the game. Both those coaches understand the implications of this game, how though it's a regular season game, it is a big deal, and it should be a good, competitive game. Brooke Jones has to put up a three at the end of the shot clock and gets it to fall. Jones with 5 points out of 7, 2 minutes into this game. A good energy from the crowd on this Saturday afternoon. Bueno. Out to Sepulvado. Silva got open, missed the layup, and out of bounds. First sub in the game will be Shakira Ziegler. She checks in for Don. Ziegler will be matched up against Jones, so see if that's a substitution for speed. Etzel gets baseline, had it ripped away by Ziegler. Lady Tigers bring it the other way. Williams. Silva over Etzel, missed it off the front of the rim. Jones, spin move, got rid of Ziegler off her back, lays it in. 7 early points for Brooke. Bueno inside. Might have had it tipped by Etzel. Ozark's defense doing a tremendous job here to start. Collin into the lane, puts it up with the left, rattles in. Timeout, champion Christian College. Ozark off to a hot start, 11-2 is the early lead. 6:44 on the clock. And if you're Coach Wickland, you could not ask for much of a better start for this team. 11-2. How about Brooke Jones? She's got 7 of 11. Hit a three-pointer at the end of the shot clock and then a pair of layups, just beating everybody down the floor. Ozark's transition offense is one of their greatest traits on this team. Their ability to push it in transition, mostly by Emmy Collin, the senior guard, the true leader of this team. Marshood guarding Silva. Now here's Bueno. Down low. One more bounce to Sepulvado, who lays it in. And Jones trying to get it up ahead to Brooke. Nice. Threw it over her head. So that's Ozark's first turnover. Three-pointer up and in from Isabel Bueno. Quickly the other way is the Lady Ambassadors. Etzel. Good find down to Jones, who lays it in. Ozark's offense moving the ball beautifully here over 4 minutes into the first quarter. And they'll call a travel before the shot on Williams. So that will give Ozark the ball back. Both these teams on the second of a back-to-back. Champion defeated Calvary last night. You can hear Coach Ellison before this defensive possession as Reagan Etzel banks it in again. But you can hear Coach Ellison telling this team he needs energy. Ozark will always bring energy against you, and you can't get into an early hole against this Lady Ambassador squad. Williams swings it to Silva. 3 on the way from Bueno, no good. Offensive rebound by Ziegler, and she was fouled as she went up. So she'll go to the free throw line. Foul goes against Emmy Collin.
Chicago Ziegler's line. 2-2.
First foul either way. Ziegler makes the first. Second is up and in. So 15-9, under 5 to play. Ozark and Champion Christian College. Marshood. Collin lets a 3 go. That one won't go. Brooke Nice tracks down the rebound. Emmy inside. Floater with the left hand. Off the back rim. Good rebound by Olivia Sepulvado. And Bueno couldn't finish over the defender at the rim. Marshood into the lane. Too hard off the backboard. And now inside. Silva misses. Got her own rebound. Brings it out. 3-pointer on the way. No good. That one from Sepulvado. Ozark's transition offense causing some issues early, but Bueno draws the offensive foul against Brooke Nice.
Reagan Williams.
So Brooke Nice now with 2 fouls here early. Reagan Mullion checked in. She's in the left corner. Here's Bueno. Misses that layup. Good rebound and hustle by Ziegler. All the way to the rim as Williams lays it in. Cuts the lead to 4. Good energy from the men's champion team. Sitting in the stands right now watching. Etzel all the way to the lane, and they'll call a foul. It'll go against Mullion. So Champion picks up its first team foul with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. 15-11. The Ambassadors lead the Tigers. Etzel rejects the screen, gets right to the rim, lays it in. She's had a few straight direct lanes to the basket, and she's made them pay 3 times. Etzel, such a threat attacking the rim. Three-pointer on the way from Williams. That one won't go. Loose ball ends up into the hands of Brooke Nice, and then Sepulvado was also there to force the jump ball. So that'll keep the ball with Champion. One 3-point make each way here in the first quarter. That one from Mullion, no good. Jones, one more to Etzel, and Ozark so fast down the court. Collin to Jones to Etzel, and 2 points. 19-11 is the lead now. Sepulvado looking back door. Gets it back at the free throw line. Just rims out. Good offensive rebound by Ziegler. Missed that one. Still fighting for it. Loose ball on the floor. Ends up in a jump ball. Phenomenal effort from Shakira Ziegler. That tie-up will go in the favor of Ozark. But Ziegler providing a bit of energy for this Lady Tiger squad. Etzel finds Nice. Nice, fires a three from the corner. Got it! 22-11, Ozark on a 7-0 run. A minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. This is a high-level basketball game between two top 4 teams in the nation. Shot no good from Ziegler. And that time Collin threw it too far ahead of Marshood, but it was tipped by maybe Sepulvado. So they'll switch the call after discussing it. I think that's the right call the officials ended up making. Here's a three-pointer on the way from Bueno. Off the back rim, extra effort from Mullion. Puts Champion at a disadvantage, but Collin will slow it down. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Etzel, step back three. Got it! Etzel doing it on multiple levels. Hits the three there. 25-11 is the early Ozark lead. Layup no good from Bueno. And the Lady Ambassadors can practically hold for the last shot. Just a 1 second difference between the game clock and shot clock. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ozark hot shooting to start. Etzel. 2-3 zone here from Champion. Pass was deflected. Collin. Step through. Etzel. Finds Nice. She'll fire a three. That one off the front left of the rim. Hammonds chucks from half court. Missed it to the right. And that will end the first quarter. A phenomenal start for the Lady Ambassadors. They lead the Lady Tigers 25-11 as they look to semi-upset the number 2 team in the country. But a competitive first quarter. Ozark getting it done. And not just one player, but all of them running in transition, doing a good job moving the ball and finding open lanes. Reagan Etzel, multiple easy drives right to the basket for a few layups and then hit a tough step back three. And for her, once you see that ball go in a couple times, especially on shots like layups, that basket feels a lot bigger than it really is. And then you got Brooke Jones. She had 7 of the team's first 11 points, and she's just doing a great job of running the floor. She hit an early three at the end of the shot clock for a nice knockdown of three. And so Ozark, a very strong first quarter, hitting 25 points through 10 minutes of basketball, on pace for 100. We'll see how Champion responds here to start the second quarter. Came out a little bit lackadaisical. Coach Ellison challenging his team during that last quarter break. On the floor for the Lady Tigers will be Williams. And on the inbound, Collin gets the steal and lays it in. Williams was trying to get it into Bueno, but Collin, heads up play, got the steal. Ozark picks up right where it left off. Anyways, it's Williams, Bueno, Hammonds, Mullion, and Sepulvado on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Bueno jumps it off for Hammonds, missed it short. Good look, couldn't convert that time. Collin, Nice, Jones, Scott, and Etzel on the floor for Ozark. Kendall Scott getting her first minutes of the game. It's the first sub for the Lady Ambassadors. Probably see a lot of this lineup as Ozark starts to play some more meaningful games. A shorter lineup. 2 on the shot clock. Nice has to put it up from 3. Missed it. on an air ball, they'll say the rebound was before the shot clock expired. So no dead ball. Mullion to Hammonds, and they'll call a foul before the shot. On the floor, it goes against Kendall Scott. Her first. 27-11 is the score. Ozark leads champion. 8:46 remaining in the second quarter. Hammonds tried to draw the foul, but Ozark got the clean steal. Collin in transition to Jones from the left block. Missed that one. Rebound goes to Hammonds, and a chance to run all the way up to Williams. One-on-one with Etzel. Lays it in. That ends a long scoring drought for champion. Ozark before that was on a 12-0 run. It was 15-11 before that run. Now champion looking to start a run of their own as Williams gets back-to-back layups in transition. Ozark a little bit careless with the basketball on that last possession. Jones gives it to Etzel. Scott fires a three, won't go. Nice, couldn't control the rebound. Ends up into the hands of Sepulvado. And a jump ball will remain Ozark basketball. 7:44 to play. Ozark by 12. Etzel, three from the left wing. Misses that one. Jones, physical rebound. Nice, couldn't finish. Jones gets it again, puts it up and in. Through lots of contact, got the bucket. Ozark firing on all cylinders. Hammonds inside, got the cut, finished that time with the left hand. Scott on the inbound, threw it off the back of the defender, but got it back. Collin, after the jab, fires a three from way downtown and knocks it down. Pushes the lead up to 15. Sepulvado doubled in the post, looking to step through, gets it to Williams. Mullion couldn't finish. Sepulvado gets the offensive rebound, back down to Mullion, lays it in. Ozark going to have to do a better job not allowing offensive rebounds. Scott, still the only sub. Jones, back to Collin, fires another three, misses that one long. Williams inside the lane, step through, and a block called on the floor as she tried to split the double team. Williams has done a great job pushing in transition for the Lady Tigers, getting a few buckets. She was the one to put in to the 12-0 run for Ozark. Foul goes against
Delaney Johnson from Ozark, checking for Ozark.
Collin.
Natalia Silvio.
She picks up her first. Now Delaney Johnson is checked into the ball game.
Correction, the last foul call on number 1, Reagan Hensel, her first. Michaela Williams.
call will go against Etzel rather than Colin. So Etzel picks up her first, but still 2 team fouls. Free throw is good. 32-21, 5:42 remaining here in the first half. Colin. Johnson couldn't catch it. Looks to make a move before securing the catch. And so a turnover there from Ozark. Chance here for the Lady Tigers to cut it to a single-digit game. Put themselves in a hole early on. Trying to dig out of it now. Silva. Mullion, three-pointer. Missed it short. Rebound secured by Marchute in the deep corner and dribbled out of trouble. Gets it up ahead to Jones. 2-on-1 with Colin. And Jones fouled hard by Williams as she went up. So that'll send Brooka Jones to the free throw line. And you see the leadership here from Emmy Collin gathering her team before the free throws.
Brooka Jones is in line. 2 shots.
Jones misses the first free throw. Second one drops, 33-21. Over halfway through the second quarter. Hammonds gives it to Williams. Looking for Sepulvaldo. Mullion fires the three, knocks it down. Reagan Mullion starting to heat up for the Lady Tigers. Makes it a 9-point game. These next 4.5 minutes will be indicative to the rest of this ball game, especially for Champion. Brooke Nice, three-pointer, trying to answer. Couldn't fall. Silva pushing in transition the other way. It's all the way to the basket. Nobody ever picked her up. And finishes. And so Champion, after Ozark's 12-0 run, trying to put together a run of their own. Currently on a 15-6 run. Colin. Nice foul. Was looking for Jones. Down low. Pass was deflected. Going into Marchute, and they'll call a foul against Natalia Silva. Orange action here from Ozark. Jones. And they'll call the offensive foul. So Jones picks up her first. Both her and Nice have picked up offensive fouls in this game. Sepulvado in the post, puts it up, just rolled off the front of the rim after bouncing around. And Colin goes down, loose ball on the floor. And they'll call a foul against Champion on Hammond. Hammonds picks up her first. They'll wipe down the floor. A couple whistles here. Going against Champion. Loose ball on the floor. You don't typically see very tight whistle. Jones couldn't catch the inbound. And it results in a turnover. Ozark having some turnover issues now. 3 from Williams, way off. And Etzel had it ripped away by Williams. Transition missed. And a foul will go against Bueno as she reached over Colin trying to get the rebound.
Foul Champion Isabel Bueno, her first, team fourth.
Bueno picks up her first. Marshood, corner 3. Got it! Big 3-point basket, much needed for the Lady Ambassadors, but Champion all the way on the other end, missed it at the rim. It was Silva who got there but couldn't convert. And Etzel attacking. Offensive foul called. Champion has taken 3 charges here in the first half. (36-26), 2:03 left in the first half. Teams have reached a little bit of a standstill in this last minute or two. Silva to Bueno, 3-pointer on the way. Won't go, and a foul goes against Williams as Colin did a great job boxing out. And that'll send Colin to the free throw line as Ozark enters the bonus. Williams now with 2 fouls, so Hammonds will check in for her.
Amy Collins on the line, 2 shots.
Collins splits a pair at the free throw line, makes it an 11-point lead. 100 seconds remaining in the first half. Nice couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. It will stay Champion basketball. Hammonds, Mullen, quick shot on the release. Won't fall that time. Transition here, Hammonds tried to knock it away from Nice. Colin open from the left wing. Knocks home the 3. Well, I'll tell you, Ozark needed some better 3-point shooting than they've had in the last few games, and they've got it today, including a pair from Emmy Collin. Loose ball ends up in a jump ball. It'll stay Lady Tigers ball. Ozark lead back up to 14. Champion got it down as low as 7, but with a minute remaining here in the first half. Free throws and a 3-pointer from Colin have the lead back up. Mullion, mid-range, off the screen, missed it. Sepulvado, the offensive rebound, missed it. And the follow by Ziegler will send her to the free throw line. Champion is having problems finishing around the rim, but Ozark has struggled with securing defensive possessions with the rebound, giving Champion more opportunities. Definitely be a point of emphasis for Coach Wickland at the break in 47.8 seconds. First free throw, no good. Colin will rally her troops. Encourage them. Both free throws no good, so an empty trip there for the Lady Tigers. Ozark won't get the 2 for 1. 10 on the shot clock. Holland to Etzel. Gets into the middle of the lane, split the zone, floater up and in. That'll shut the shot clock off for the rest of the first half. 11 seconds for Champion. Coach Wickland commanding his defense from the sideline. And Silva fouled. It'll go against Collin.
Ozark foul, Andy Collins.
So that'll send Silva to the free throw line. Three fouls now for Emmy Collin. First free throw is in. So 42-28, 5.3 on the clock. Etzel quickly up the floor. Gets to half court, fires from way downtown at the buzzer, missed it short. And that'll do it for the first half. Your score, 42-28. Nathan Reynolds with you. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes for a halftime report, and then the second half coming at you. Number 4, Ozark leads number 2, Champion, 42-28 at the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back in. Ozark leads Champion Christian College 42-28 at the halftime break. Number 4 leads number 2. Both the men's teams, well, I guess just Champion's men's team, warming up for their game. That'll happen about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Let's go over some first half stats. In large thanks to Zion Wood running the printer and stats. First for Champion, we'll go individual point scores first. 8 points from Michaela Williams leads the team. 5 points from both Reagan Mullion and Isabel Bueno. 4 points from Natalia Silva, and then 2 points from Jordan Hammonds, Shakira Ziegler, and Olivia Sepulvado. They shot 10 of 40 from the field, just 25%, and 2 of 13 from 3, just 15%. Went 6 of 8 at the free throw line. For Ozark, their individual point scores: 13 points from Reagan Etzel to lead the way, 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. 12 points from Brooke Jones, 5 of 6 from the field. She also had 9 first half rebounds. So a great first half from Brooke, nearly a first half double-double. 11 points from Emmy Collin, 4 of 8 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3. Needed her shooting in order to come out on top of this game, and so far she has delivered. And then after that, just 3 points from Danimore Shoot and Brooke Nice, and that does it for Ozark's team scoring. They shot 17 of 30 from the field. That's 57% rounding up. 6 of 15 from 3, 40%. Just 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Ozark winning the rebound battle 26-18, but they've given up 9 offensive rebounds, and that has been where a majority of Champions' points have come from, and this one is on second chance opportunities. And most of those offensive rebounds coming from Shakira Ziegler, who has been an energy spark for Coach Ellison and his squad. She has 5 offensive rebounds. Ozark actually losing the turnover battle in the first half, but still up 14. They've committed 9 turnovers compared to only 5 for Champion. But Ozark's hot shooting has been able to counter their turnover struggles. But they're going to have to come out and play a complete second half. This is not a team and Champion that will just roll over and give Ozark this victory. So this will be an entertaining first half. We'll see what adjustments each team makes as we come out here in just about a minute and a half. Ozark won the first quarter 25-11, but then the second quarter was tied up at 17 apiece, leaving us at 42-28. Ozark closed the first half strong. The last made field goal from Champion happened with 4:11 left in the second quarter. Ozark's biggest lead was 16 at one point. Champion got it down to as low as 7 at 33-26, but then closed out on a 9-2 run to end the first half. So we'll see once again which side makes the right adjustments. For Ozark, it seems to be as simple as securing rebounds after shots from Champion. If they can keep the Tigers off of the offensive glass, they should have a good chance to stay in command of this game. But they also got to take care of the basketball. 9 turnovers in the first half is not very characteristic of this Lady Ambassadors team. So we'll see if they can clean that up. For Champion, got to do a better job of not allowing straight line drives for Ozark, especially for Reagan Etzel and Brooke Jones. And you got to make Marshood and Brooke Nice kill you before you let Etzel, Collin, or Jones get after it. 7 first half assists from Ozark, 6 from Champion. Both these teams have a good ability to move the ball around and get open looks, but we'll see which team can come out strong. Ozark with a 14-point advantage to start the second half, 42-28. We are back second half action, it'll be Champion basketball coming out. They'll set the clock back at 10 minutes here for the third quarter. Important to note, Emmy Collin for Ozark had 3 fouls in the first half. So if you're Champion, if you can get her out of the game on the bench, gives you a little bit of an advantage there. Only foul trouble for Champion. Michaela Williams picked up 2. So nothing too great to worry about quite yet for the Lady Tigers. Here's Sepulvado. And Champion starts the second half with a bucket. Good ball movement there for team assist number 7 for the Lady Tigers. Jones in the lane, had it knocked away. Loose ball ends up with the Lady Tigers. A little bit higher level of intensity for Champion. 3-pointer from the corner, bounces around, missed it. Followed by Silva, up and in. So back-to-back buckets to start the game. It'll start the third quarter for the Lady Tigers. That's an easy drive downhill off the glass, missed it. She hasn't missed very many of those. Champion fortunate she missed that open look. She had 13 points to lead all scorers in the first half. Champion, a chance to make it a 1-digit game. 3-pointer on the way from Bueno, bounces out. Last touch by Etzel. Stay with the Lady Tigers. Champion just shot 2 of 13 from 3 in the first half. Ozark 6 of 15. Backdoor to Ziegler, missed the follow. Collin ends up with the rebound, gets it out of the double team. 4-on-3 for Ozark, nice, inside. Euro step, floater, missed it. The other way, it's Bueno, step through move. Couldn't put the right spin on it. She's down, but she gets back up. Looked like she might have tweaked something, but seems to be okay. Marshood gets it down to nice, but it was deflected away by Natalia Silva. (42-32), 8-12 left to go in the third. Collin throws it off the back of Williams, but couldn't finish. Underneath, heads-up play from Collin, but unable to execute the other way. It's Bueno laying it in, 6-0 start for Champion. And Williams picks up foul number 3. Wicklund calling for his team to wake up. They've been sloppy with the basketball in these first 2 minutes of the third quarter. So Williams and Collin, both with 3 fouls. Man-to-man defense. Collin, 3-pointer on the way, won't go. Ziegler tried to run out, but can't get to that pass. Thrown too far by Williams. Champion here in the last few possessions, beating Ozark at its own game, running in transition. Ozark fortunate that time the pass was too far. Collin. And a turnover as Marshood tried to get it to Etzel. And the Lady Tigers going to go fast. Ozark slow getting back. Ziegler open underneath, couldn't finish. Follow, no good. Loose ball. Ziegler gets the ball on the ground. Champion gets the timeout. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. So a couple opportunities there for Champion that they couldn't convert on. A good hustle from Ziegler, who caught the ball on the ground. Gets the timeout. Coach Weekland trying to get his team re-energized. They've been outscored 6-0. 2:48 into the third quarter. And the post at Ziegler over. Nice, easy bucket. And Ozark's interior presence just a little bit too laxative. Champion has had their hands on a lot of passes thrown by Ozark to start the third quarter. Collin, shot fake, jab, tried to lob it up to Jones, deflected. Good ball movement, Marshood, three-pointer, missed everything, and Jones unable to save it. 42-36. Ozark led by as much as 16 in this game. This is the closest it's been since 33-26. Pass thrown away. So Ozark forces a turnover and a much-needed stop there for the Lady Ambassadors. Collin into Jones. She's fouled by Silva. Silva now with 2 fouls. Marshood back to Collin. Thought about the corner three. Good ball movement, swinging it around. Hetzel, Jones, deep mid-range jumper, knocks it in. And that's where Brooke Jones thrives, especially as a jump shooter from that corner mid-range. And Ozark finally, 4 minutes into the third quarter, on the board in the second half. Puts the lead back up to 8. And those points come after forcing the turnover. Rebound by Bueno, and put in another offensive rebound for Champion. The Lady Tigers battling into this one. Brooke Nice gets fouled off the pass from Jones. So Nice will shoot her first free throws of the game. Nice knocks down the first. 5'6" junior out of right here in Joplin. Playing for hometown team with Ozark alongside Emmy Collin, also hometown athlete. Collin in her final home game as a Lady Ambassador. Ozark will play in the conference tournament that starts next Thursday at Manhattan Christian College. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound ends up into the hands of Ziegler. That's 6 offensive boards for her. Down low, Silva. Layup, no good. Back to Ziegler. Open 3 for Williams. No. And how about a 4th opportunity here for Champion? Ziegler, turnaround, shot. Won't go that time. And finally, on the 5th shot, Ozark grabs the rebound. Brooke Nice, open corner 3. Got it! That is a big-time shot from Brooke Nice. She was quiet in the first half, only 3 points. It came on a 3, and that's a big 3 there. But on the other end, Shakira Ziegler getting a 3-point opportunity for an answer.
Kendall Scott checking in for Ozark.
Both these coaches understand that this game is not only important for the regular season record, but also there's a decent chance that they will end up meeting in the regional tournament, perhaps even in the championship game. So these two teams learning about each other right now, learning from this game. Collin, open three, won't go. Jones, the offensive rebound, lost it on the way up. Scott ends up with it. And Etzel had it ripped away by Silva. 2-on-1, Williams over Collin, couldn't finish. Silva, the offensive rebound, follow. 49-42 is the score. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Collin, triple teamed in the high post, finds Etzel. Mid-range, floater won't go. And you can feel the intensity of this game picking up with each possession. Silva can't finish that time. Jones pushing it the other way. Will dribble it out now. Collin, three from way downtown. Long rebound, now a 3-on-1 for Champion. Williams dumps it off. Sepulveda lays it in. Sepulveda with a pair of transition layups here in the second half. It is a 5-point game, the closest this game has been since the start of the game. We knew Champion would not back down after trailing by 14 at the break and as much as 16 in the game. Mullion in for Bueno. Kendall Scott, three-pointer on the way, won't go. Etzel fights for the rebound. Now Nice will try a three. That one off the left of the rim. And bounces out of bounds. Williams guarded by Collin. Both of them have 3 fouls. Ozark switching everything on screens. Mullion down low. Sepulveda had it knocked away by Collin. Gets it back. 10 to shoot. Layup no good. Hammonds punches it out. Loose ball on the floor. Collin and Hammonds in a tie-up. Jump ball will go to Ozark. (49-44). 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Etzel out to Scott. Collin, good move. Jones, corner three. Won't go. Hammonds rebound. And her pass out to Williams is knocked away by Kendall Scott. With it a 5-point game right now. Last 11 minutes and change will be about shot making and taking care of the basketball. Hammonds, top runner, running across the lane, floats it in. It is a 3-point game. 1:25 to play in the third quarter. Etzel. Collin in the lane, off the pass from Brooke Nice. Gets a much-needed basket for the Lady Ambassadors. Pushes the lead back up to 5. And Emmy Collin, this is time for her to turn into a score that we saw at the beginning of the season. She's had a couple instances of 30-point games throughout the season. They might need that kind of aggression as a scorer throughout the rest of this one. Jump ball will stay with Champion. Mullion, tough runner across the lane, won't go. And Hammonds will be whistled for the foul as she knocked Etzel to the ground.
Champion Jordan Campbell is her second, team fifth.
That's the team's 5th foul for Champion, so that'll send Etzel to the line for 2 free throws.
Reagan Etzel to the line.
40.5 still to play in the third quarter. Etzel knocks down both, pushes the lead back up to 7. 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Sepulvado. Williams, 3 from range. Got it! A big answer from Michaela Williams. Back to a 4-point game. Shot clock turned off. And a foul as Champion was trying to crowd the ball. That'll go against Silva, who picks up her 3rd foul. Emmy Collin to the free throw line. Makes the first. (55) 49, 7 seconds. Williams bring it up slowly, guarded by Collin. Mullion, 3-pointer. Got it! 3-point game, and we go to the fourth quarter. 55-52. We'll have ourselves a dogfight in the last 10 minutes. What a third quarter by Champion to storm back into this game. Hold Ozark to only 13 points in the third quarter and outscore them by 11. 24-13, Champion wins the third quarter, 55-52. As we enter into the last act of this competitive game between 2 of the top 4 teams in NCCAA Division II women's basketball. This will be a good finish. You will not want to miss it. Champion struggled from 3-point range in the first half, but a multitude of big-time 3-pointers to keep them in the game, especially to end the third quarter there. 1 from Williams and 1 from Mullion right before the buzzer. So Ozark has to make some adjustments, has to complete possessions on the defensive end with a rebound. And they have to take care of the basketball. Turnovers have been costly for them, and they were what allowed Champion to get off to the third quarter with a hot start. We should have ourselves a good finish here in the Robert Ellis Gymnasium on the campus of Missouri Southern. Etzel into the lane, pass deflected, got it back, but couldn't quite handle the pass, trying to get it back out. So another turnover to start the fourth quarter for Ozark. Silva Brings it up for the Lady Tigers. Mullion hit a big three to end the third quarter, make it a 3-point game. Champions defense has gotten better and better throughout this game, and their offense is starting to come alive. Shot from Sepulveda, no good. Loose ball. Scott ended up with it, and Jones will bring it down and runs right into a tie-up with Natalia Silva. And it'll go back to the Lady Tigers. 44 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Collin and Williams both with 3 fouls. Number 4, Ozark taking on number 2, Champion. Three-pointer from Williams, missed it short. And so an air ball there will give Ozark the basketball back. Champion, their 10-game win streak in jeopardy. Etzel fading away, no good. Jones, the rebound, puts it back up, couldn't finish. Loose ball, Sepulveda secures it. Down low, Hammonds, another running floater. Banks it in, 55-54, 8:20 to left to play in this one. Collin finds Scott. Jones on the roll. Had it blocked by Mullion. Terrific help side defense from Reagan Mullion, and she has made some big time plays here in the last couple of minutes. Williams fouled, will be on the floor. Momentum favoring the Lady Tigers right now. They trail by 1. They have not led in this ball game. Mullion, open 3 from the corner, won't go. Sepulveda, the offensive rebound, and the lay-in timeout. Ozark Champion has come all the way back into this one, and they lead it 56-55, 7:48 remaining in the game. "30-second timeout here from Ozark. Coach Wickland trying to fire up his team in this timeout. Ozark trying to avoid loss number 3. Jones will have the baseline on the inbound as Champion applies a little bit of full court pressure. Champion, high energy. Scott gives it back to Jones. 12 to shoot on the shot clock. Collin, 3 from way downtown, won't go. Rebounded by Williams. Ozark has gone cold here in the second half, especially from 3-point range. Mullion in the corner, dumps it off Hammonds, open mid-range jumper. Won't go. Mullion, offensive rebound. Gets it to Hammonds, layup, up and in. "6-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Under 7 minutes to play. Pass from Collin, intercepted by Williams. All the way to the rim and finishes with the left hand. Ozark now down by 5. Champion has absolutely stifled the Ozark offense. Etzel downhill, off the glass and in! Sepulvado tried to take the charge, but no whistle. And Etzel gets a much-needed basket for the Lady Ambassadors. We have ourselves a phenomenal finish. 60-57. Williams has led the way for Champion. Floater, Sepulvado missed it. Loose ball ends up back into her hands. Misses the throw. Loose ball back out to Silva. The Sepulvado lays it in. Jones, back door open. Knocked away, no whistle. Williams in transition over Etzel, gets fouled. And she will go to the free throw line. Williams slow to get up off the floor, but back to her feet on her own strength. So she will shoot two. Champion outscoring Ozark 10-2 here in the final quarter. First free throw is no good. Coach Wickland searching for answers, especially on the offensive end. Second free throw rattles in. The biggest key to Champion defense that has slowed down Ozark has literally been slowing them down, not allowing them to run and get quick shots. Here's Jones from the corner. Won't go from three. Loose ball. Rebound ends up into the hands of Silva. Ozark has to get back. 63-57. 5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Ozark is now the team that finds themselves in a deficit. Williams all the way to the rim. Foul and one! Got past Colin and finished through the contact. Foul goes against Marshood. And Champion has flipped this game on its head. And nearly a 9-point lead now with this free throw. It won't go. So the lead remains 8. Etzel finds Colin open in the corner. Need it, won't get it. And now Champion an opportunity to run. Sepulvado will slow it down now. And Williams will take this game into her own hands once again. Silva back to Williams. Under 10 to shoot. Sepulvado guarded by Colin. Lays it up and in. Sepulvado has been a huge part of the second half comeback from the Lady Tigers. Etzel fouled by Silva. That'll be the first team foul. 4 minutes to go. Champion leads by 10. Delaney Johnson in for Brooke Nice. And Jordan Hammonds in for Natalia Silva. Colin will throw it in, gets it to Etzel. Ten to shoot for the Ambassadors. Colin had it knocked away, goes to the ground, and a light whistle called. It'll go against Bueno.
Second team foul.
That's 3 fouls against Isabel Bueno. Shot clock resets to 20. Jones. Marchute attacking in. Great switch by the champion defense in Hammonds. Pass thrown away and out of bounds. Yet another turnover from the Lady Ambassadors. Ozark has had no answer for champion surge. Williams holds a 10-point lead for her team. 3:20 to go. Champion trailed by as much as 16 in the first half. They now lead by 10. Mulligan gets baseline. Floater on the way, up and in. Everything they put up has fallen here in the fourth quarter. And they lead by 12. Jones was trying to post up, but the pass from Collin results in a turnover. All energy and momentum in favor of the Lady Tigers right now. Williams, down low to Sepulvado. Guarded by Collin, drop step, fadeaway, got it! She has been incredible in the second half. Johnson on the other end. Lays it up and in. Big basket for Ozark. They trail by 12, 2:20 left. Desperation time for the Lady Ambassadors. From here on out, they need stops and baskets. Williams gets it to Bueno. 12 to shoot. Williams, deep three. Missed everything. Mulligan unable to save it, so Ozark will get the basketball back. Ozark cannot afford any empty possessions. From here on out, down low to Jones. Lost it for a second. Got it back. Triple teamed in the post. Gets it to Johnson. Etzel mid-range jumper. Bounces in. 71-61. 1:33 on the clock. Champion's done a great job eating this clock. And Champion will call a full timeout. Up 10. 1:23 remaining. There will be 21 on the shot clock. And for Coach Wickland's squad, you wonder, when does it become foul? Time to foul. Maybe go one more possession, although Champions use the whole shot clock for their possessions. And if you let them dribble out the rest of this possession, leaves you with just over 60 seconds to play in the game. Champion has outscored Ozark 43-19 here in the second half. Bueno downhill fouled by Johnson. Silva will check in for Hammonds.
Isabel Bueno to the line. 2 shots.
Bueno knocks down the first. And the second one takes a trip around the rim and falls in. 73-61, 1:11 to play. Brooke nice in from Marshood. More full court pressure from Champion to try to slow down Ozark. Jones inside. Shot blocked. And with under a minute to play in a 12-point game, I don't know if Ozark will intentionally foul. Bueno draws the double team, finds Sepulveda. Mulligan, three from the corner, won't go. Johnson the rebound, under 40 seconds to play. They need something quick. Johnson finds Collins, gonna have to put up a three, won't do it. Now shoots a step back, and got it! 73-64. And Coach Wickland still will not foul, so they'll just pressure Champion, try to get them to turn it over. And there's a foul. The team's fourth, so still one more till the bonus. Well, the Lady Tigers this afternoon have proved exactly why they are ranked number 2 in the country. First free throw is good. Once again, outscoring Ozark 46 to 22, 47 to 22 in the second half. Mulligan gets the steal on the inbound, and Champion will dribble this ball out, and they will win this game. Ozark drops its final game of the season by a score of 75-64, led by as much as 16, but a 27-point turnaround gives Champion the 11-point victory. Champion improves to 13-3 on the season, 11-2 against regional opponents. Ozark and Champion will likely see each other again in the regional tournament, and so Coach Wickland's squad will have to bounce back and be ready to play. But first for Ozark will be the conference tournament next weekend. Ozark already secured the 1 seed, so they will play on Friday. Schedule and bracket will be released after today. Ozark drops to 18-3 on the season. And once again, the conference tournament will be played at Manhattan Christian College. And then after that, the regional tournament will be held by these very Lady Tigers. So 75-64, the final of your women's game. Reminder, the men's game coming up right after this. It'll be on a different stream, so don't forget to switch streams. It'll be in about 25 minutes from now. Tip right around 3 o'clock. So we hope to see you, have you join us. This is Nathan Reynolds, Isaac Beto running the camera. We'll see you in just a few minutes for the men's tip as Ozark takes on number 9, Champion Christian College. We'll see you in just a few.